The ancient church father Athanasius believed that angels accompanied Christ during his ascension. These angels came with him from heaven and accompanied him on earth. During his ascension, they proclaimed him to the heavenly virtues to open the gates. The heavenly powers were amazed to see him in human form. Therefore, they cried out, astonished by this miracle.
Who is he?
The angels who ascended with Christ answered them.
He is the Lord of all lords. He is the King of glory who teaches the great mystery to those in heaven, to know that he who defeated spiritual enemies is the King of glory.
In the vision of the prophet Ezekiel, after hearing a voice from the horizon, he looked up, as did the apostle John, to see the voice speaking to him, and there appeared someone like a son of man. The second person of the Holy Trinity attempted to appear in human form on several occasions before he assumed that form permanently.
And above the firmament that was over their heads was the likeness of a throne, as the appearance of a sapphire stone. And upon the likeness of the throne was the likeness as the appearance of a man above upon it. Ezekiel 1:26.
1. The glory of Christ seen by this prophet is above the firmament, which is above the heads of living creatures. Notice, the heads of the angels themselves are beneath the feet of the Lord Jesus, for the firmament above their heads is beneath his feet. All angels, authorities, and powers are subjected to him. 1 Peter 3:22. The dignity and power of this Redeemer before his incarnation exalt his humiliation in his incarnation when he was made a little lower than the angels. Hebrews 2:9. Imagine the end times when Jesus Christ, who is both God and man, is far above his angels. In that perfect human nature elevated above the angels, he sits on the throne having the power to rule and judge. From here, we can see that the nature of humanity, conforming to the image and likeness of God, is of a higher rank than the nature of angels. 2. The first thing observed by the prophet is the throne. For divine revelation comes supported and upheld by royal authority. We must direct the eyes of faith to God and Christ as he who sits upon the throne. The first thing John found in his visions was a throne set in heaven, demanding reverence and submission. Revelation 4:2. The throne is a throne of glory, a throne of grace, a throne of victory, a throne of dominion, a throne of judgment. The Lord has established his throne in heaven, prepared it for his Son, whom he has appointed as king in Zion, the holy mountain. 3. Upon the throne he sees a human form. This is good news for the children of men, that the throne above the firmament is occupied by one who is not ashamed to reveal himself, even there in human form. Daniel, in vision, sees dominion and power given to one like a son of man, who therefore has been given authority to judge, because he is the Son of Man, who appears as such in these visions. John 5:27. 4. The prophet sees him as a ruler and judge upon this throne. Though appearing in the state of a man, he appears in a state more glorious than that of humanity. Is God a radiant lamp? So is the Son of Man. When the prophet saw him, he saw something like polished bronze, that is, fire surrounded by light. For God dwells in light, and he is clothed with light like a garment. How low the Redeemer stooped for us when, to bring us salvation, he allowed his glory to be dimmed by the veil of his humanity. Is God a consuming fire? So is the Son of Man. From his waist, both upward and downward, there appeared to be fire. The fire above his waist was enclosed and glowed from within, covered by light. Some people view the fire above the waist as Christ's divine nature, whose glory and virtues are hidden in the polished bronze. This is something that no one has ever seen or could see. The fire below the waist is seen as his human nature, whose glory was witnessed by some, the glory as of the only begotten Son of the Father, full of grace and truth. John 1:14. He has rays of light from his side, and there is his hidden power. Habakkuk 3:4. The fire in which the Son of Man appears here may be meant to signify the judgments that are ready to be executed upon Judah and Jerusalem, coming from the fierce fire of the Almighty, which will consume all the wicked. The time will come when the Lord Jesus will reveal himself in blazing fire. Therefore, it is in our interest to kiss his feet with trembling, lest he be angry.